What's up, Dirty Cones? Crazy. So what I learned from 100 Days of Rejection by Zhang. Powerful TED Talk. This guy knows what it's like to be a cone. And because then there are a lot of just because you didn't finish the school and you end up with the regular Air Force doesn't mean you're not a cone anymore. You're still a cone. You were a cone the day you were born, and unless you get your beret, you'll be a cone till the day you die. Dirty skirting cones. Or you could become a PJ and you won't be a cone anymore. Life will be great. So this guy's talking about, I won't spoil it, but he had some rough time. Now, everybody's got their crossbear. They're pretty bad. You're like, ooh, dude, that one would suck. And he overcomes it. He does. He challenges Bill Gates. Tells him he's going to own his. He writes a letter to Bill Gates when he's like 10 or 14, and someday he's going to own Microsoft, and it was pretty good. And so he comes up with this idea. There's actually a website called Rejection.com, and it had like rejection therapy. That's what it is, RejectionTherapy.com. And I instantly thought of cones because you're constantly rejected. You're a cone, and they man, traffic is crap. All right, we're good. So, checks out this thing, and they say you should try 30 days of rejection. Ask for things, go for job interviews, do things that you're not going to get rejected, and to build up the inoculation to rejection. Sounds like a pretty good idea. It sounds like, hey, do more underwaters a day, do more sprints, do harder sprints, do longer buddy breathing, do longer treading, right? Go for the rejection, and then when you surpass it, you'll have what's termed a near miss, in that you were able to get over that. It's a little victory, and you can build and grow from that, and that's where growth comes from challenge. And so that's what you gotta do, challenge yourself every day. This guy challenged himself by being rejected every day, and it's pretty humorous, which might be part of also what makes it work, because he went to a burger place, ate his hamburger, and then said, I would like a burger refill. And then the guy's like, well, what's that? He's like, well, it's kind of like a soda refill, except for it's a burger. And the guy thought that was funny. And I'm like, that's pretty funny. So build yourself up, inoculate yourself to overcoming failure, or if not overcoming failure, hitting that failure and then getting it the next day, or getting on it 5 minutes later, get back into it, finish what you're doing, because you're gonna stumble, you're gonna fall, but you get back up. That's all that matters, is that you get back up. Like Rocky said, you get knocked down 9 times, you get back up 10. It's big. Ooh. Yeah, no, I'm making fun of Stallone. We all have our own speech impediments, and and for I think he's only like 5'7". I'm not knocking him. I'm saying he comes off as a much taller man. So Tom Cruise 5'2", comes off at least 5'3". Although, check out the new Jack Reacher. It was pretty good. And if you like a little bit of weird stuff, Preacher is pretty good. Wait for that season to come back. So, wow. Well, I guess it's lunchtime. Yeah. Lunchtime traffic in San Antonio. So rejection, the overcoming, all that will make you a bigger, better, faster, stronger person. And no matter where you're going, being a bigger, better, faster, stronger person, what more could you ask for? You know, leave your ego at the door, be a good person, be a mensch, be, you know, one of the 32 Sakadim, be one of the 300 Spartans, be one of the 40 Ronin, be one of the 4 Ninja Turtles, right? Be something that is unique to you, and, you know, just become stronger. I think that's about it. Just missed a phone call. Alright, that's what we're talking about. Well, I don't know, let's get into details. So you're not supposed to talk on a phone in Texas while you're driving. Your Honor, hearsay. Your Honor, state speculates that the defendant has videos of himself talking. So what's more dangerous? Overruled. So, yeah, you lost where I was. Sooner or later, I will figure out how to like splice. I got a young, nice cone. It's a good cone, young lad. We'll call him Cone Marcus Garvey. I can deal with that. This guy's smart. I mean, this guy's gonna invent something that when he's a PJ, he's flying around and he's like, yeah, I invented that. And I'm like, he's pretty smart. So he's gonna help me with a web page and sent me the proofs last night. It looked pretty good, and we're hopefully going to be turning this into a podcast, so no more video, so you won't have to look at me awkwardly, and I won't have, it would just be me talking, which will be better. And so I'm grateful to him for helping me out, and so that should be very soon. It'll be a division of the Chairborne Commandos offshoot. Because I love those guys. Good dudes. Hopefully going to the SHOT Show. It's the same time as the Wounded Warrior event, and I'm helping with that. So maybe I'll only be able to get to like a day or two. That might be a good thing for me, because I don't think I can do like more than a day or two in Vegas. You know, it's like get in, get out. And not a young man anymore. Can't invade Vegas. But I was there for 4 years, so I mean, it was a good time. If you get a chance to get stationed in Vegas, highly recommend it. It's a good time. What can I say? So some great concerts out there. And then, which brings me to the question. So the guy's asking, is everybody good in pararescue, or is everybody special, different, unique? And I talked to him last night. We'll call him Brony the Cone, because a bro and a cone make a brony. Well, that sounds real close to we won't taint him. I'll figure out some other name for him, but Broly, very good cone. I had a question. Said, you know, are all PJs like just good people? And I think yes, for the most part. But you've like the entire rescue community is filled with good people. The maintainers, when that helicopter gets to take off and go do a rescue, and somebody gets to live, the maintainers like, I kept that plane going, you know, because there's some planes out there, aircraft, helicopters, like they got hours on them, they've got damage to them. They, you know, we ask a lot of our aircraft just as much as we ask of our people, and so when that crew chief is able to get that plane off the ground, you know, hey, that's a good day. Because oh man, I remember some days when I was a young pup, just got the Moody, this C-130s were like grounded for a month or two. There were, it felt like forever. Like there was just no jumping going on, and there were, parts issues or not enough parts, or this is pre 9/11, so we didn't have as much money as we, had the glory days, and so everybody wins when we get to help somebody. The pilot flying it gets credit. The FE gets credit. Everybody, working together as a team is what happens. So I think medics, SEALs, pilots, Rangers, anybody that wants to be a little bit different. Not to say that, coming in the military, you want to do something, hey, that's great. But Special Forces or, more combat oriented, it takes a little bit different kind of person. Like you have a spark or something. There's something different about you because, you're like, look, I want to suffer just a little bit more, and that's it's life. That to me it is. I mean, it's what you do. You want to be. Excuse me. I didn't get in pararescue to be different. I think I got into pararescue because I am different, and don't let your difference. Let it be a strength. There's strength in the pack, yes, but yet each member brings something different. We can't all be the same thing. We can't all be in charge. We can't all be Leonardo. Some of us need to be Michelangelo, and that's okay. But sometimes Mike's got the great ideas, and he's like, hey, this is what we should do. Versus sometimes Donatello, even every once in a while Raphael. You guys are like, he's explaining philosophy using Ninja Turtles. You gotta be who you gotta be, and you know who you are, and you work to your strengths, while decimating your weaknesses, and you keep building yourself, make yourself a better person, and one day, boom, you're who you need to be at that moment, So make sure, like Winston Churchill said, that you are prepared for that moment and ready for it. And so proper preparation, because I got Pip. That's a joke. If you comes at Indoc or going to Indoc, you get there, ask Mr. Kilbride, or say, Mr. Kilbride, you got Pip? See what he says. It's funny. He'll tell you all about it. But ask him if he's got Pip, or tell him you've got Pip. So yeah, I think I've rambled on. You know what? I love my GoPro now that I've fixed it, because I can see the time, so I know, like, oh, you've been talking for 25 minutes. Maybe you should stop. So, hope all is well for you guys. Things are good for me and Cody, even though it's only 46. I still got shorts on, but I do have shoes on. All right, thanks for listening. Look forward to talking to you guys, and the questions and answers should already be out because I filmed them yesterday, and so I don't know. I got more questions and answers, or you got more questions, I got answers, and we'll go from there. Booyah.